Welcome to my second live stream today because it's Sunday and I get to play video games, which is fun. So, continuing in my little series, my tribute to Halloween, I'm playing horror games on the Commodore 64 and on the Atari 2600. And so this is Alien in Space. They can't hear you go waka waka waka. Yes, that's right. Alien is one of many, many Pac-Man clones that were done back in the day when, if you want to have a successful video game, make it like Pac-Man. So, here you go. I'm not going to keep you in suspense. Let's take a look at Alien for the Atari 2600. Alright, so there's my little dude, and you can see some xenomorphs going through, and my lovely wife was commenting that this seems sort of like the part in the movie where Dallas was going through the air ducts with a flamethrower. Let's get started here, and notice that it even sounds a bit like Pac-Man. I don't remember there being a constant siren in the Alien movie, but, you know, it's here. Now, this game does have, it's not just straight up Pac-Man. Oh, it's just mostly Pac-Man. You do have a flamethrower, so, yeah, that was the flamethrower, and it doesn't seem to do much. You know, I seem to, yeah, it doesn't make you invincible. I have managed to, like, use it to momentarily get away from an alien or maybe get the alien to change directions, but just as often as not, you just die. So, you know, you got this flamethrower, yeah, there it is, and it doesn't really do anything. I don't know if there's any limits to it, but, yeah, flamethrower. Oh look, the aliens turn blue, and then you can eat them. Well, not eat them. They just kill them. You know, yeah. See, I managed to get that guy to turn around for a second, and that guy didn't. Maybe he wasn't close enough. All right, so this is the bonus level, and I never make it through the bonus here. Yeah. I never. So here we go. I guess these are alien eggs that I'm picking up. Not eating dots, alien eggs. Collecting them, or maybe destroying them very, very quick. Maybe I'm stomping on them. I'm stomping alien eggs, and they're not creating face huggers for whatever reason. Yeah, but like I said, Pac-Man. What's interesting, if there's anything interesting here, is that when people from E.T. were approaching Atari about making an E.T. themed game, what they wanted was just a straight up Pac-Man clone. And in talking with, I forget the guy who did it. It was the same guy who did Yar's Revenge. You know, so obviously a guy who's very talented. Yeah, I still can't survive that. Yeah, he wanted to do something original, and he actually had a lot of really advanced ideas. You know, things that we kind of take for granted now. But, you know, he wanted a three-dimensional world. And so, in his version of a three-dimensional world, he arranged the boards like kind of a cube configuration. Like if you're going through the north end of one screen, you come out on the south end of an adjacent screen if the arrangement were based on every screen wrapping around like a cube. Like I said, you know, weird stuff, but the game was just not very fun. And so this kind of gives you an idea of what the E.T. game could have been, which granted, most people don't even remember this game exists, but it also didn't destroy the video game industry in 1983. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and I'm going to look for some of the hacks of this game, because they're actually pretty. There's some fun stuff here. Let's scroll down here, and there we go. There we go. Aliens 8K. So this is a hack that was done by a guy named Kurt Howe, and I see his name on a lot of these homebrews. And this is one where he's just kind of made the game a little bit more interesting looking, added some more sprites. He had added a more interesting startup screen. I really like the black background. It really makes the colors pop. Gameplay is pretty much the same, except that you actually get to see the stages of evolution. You know, they start out as pods, and then they go to facehuggers, and then if I make it far enough, then you actually get xenomorphs. Although that does beg the question, what the hell am I picking up if these aren't alien eggs? So it is amazing. Even the sound effects are so much like Pac-Man here. And I don't remember the pods being able to like run around on their own. Let's just imagine that the facehuggers have poked their legs out the bottoms. And here we go. One nice thing about this game is that when you eat a power pellet, another one appears somewhere else, so you don't have to conserve. Yeah, take that, you alien scumbag. And notice how it sort of looks like an alien. You know, in the original version, it just sort of, I don't know, dissolved. Yeah, just kind of became a set of lines that collapsed into nothing. These, you actually see kind of a little squiddy thing. And look at this. This bonus screen is far more interesting, and that seems to obviously be Newt on the top of the screen, and I couldn't move. I don't know why I couldn't move. That might be a bug, something that Mr. Howe didn't quite get when he did this. You know, it's. I have to imagine there's all sorts of little gremlins that pop up when you're taking these original games and you know, making changes. And he's definitely made some changes here. Oh, I couldn't. I was surrounded. That didn't work. So here we go. Can I last long enough to get to the next level? And we'll see full xenomorphs, which probably look like the aliens in the first version of the game. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, see, I was able to outpace him by using my flamethrower. So, all right, hey, come on. Maybe I have to. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, oh shoot. This is not... I guess there's a time limit. I never ever pass the bonus stage. Newt dies when I try to save Newt. Sorry, Newt. We love you, but, you know, Alien 3 killed you anyway, so I guess why go to the trouble of saving you? Isn't that terrible? Yes, it's impossible for... Notice you can't go side to side. It's a very poorly designed bonus level. I mean, you get to go up and down, And that's it. I really don't like the bonus in this game. I don't think that I actually lose lives when I fail at the bonus, so that makes it a little bit more forgivable. But certainly, and once again, I can't move. Why am I not moving? Okay, well, that was that. Okay, serpents? Oh, chest burster! It's a chest burster! Oh, that's awesome! Oh, good for you, Kurt. Okay, Kurt Howe is my hero here. I called him Mr. Howe earlier, and that just makes me want to say, oh, Lovey! But nobody's going to get that reference because I don't think anybody watches Gilligan's Island anymore. Alright, the last hack that I'm going to show, because it's important, is, of course, the ultimate evolution, where somebody took the original Alien version and just put in Pac-Man sprites, because let's be honest, this is Pac-Man. And if you look at this, sure, there's some slight deviations in the gameplay, but oh, that's interesting. When I was using my flamethrower, I didn't actually eat the dots. Huh, I learned something. But oh, okay, so that's a little bug. I noticed that in the original Aliens game, there's no passage there. And when I don't remember who did this version, but obviously when they changed the map on it to open that up, they didn't change whatever it was that told it that that was an open path. Yes, Pac-Man has a flamethrower, which honestly, isn't Pac-Man better with a flamethrower? Yeah. See, once again, going back to what I was saying before about E.T., if original Pac-Man had been as good as this game, maybe we wouldn't have had the video game crash of 1983. So, in several ways, this game could have stopped the video game crash of 1983. Okay, I'm making headway. Oh, come on! Nothing even touched me. Yeah, I can't go through there. I just have to remember that that's a no-go. That is... Oh! I don't know which ghost would be the yellow one. Is that... I think that's... Let's see, Clyde was the orange one. So that's his brother Claude. Ah, Flamethrower doesn't save Pac-Man completely. So, there you go! That is Alien full circle, going from pretty much a Pac-Man clone to a better version of a game that's still pretty much a Pac-Man clone, right back to Pac-Man. Always fun with the Atari 2600 and homebrews and hacks. I really love the homebrews and hacks. Oh, let's see. Just to give fair credit, Bob DiCrescenzo? Bob DiCrescenzo. That is who did the Pac-Man hack, and I have to give some props to Bob, because if I were doing hacks of Atari games, I absolutely would do this too. I actually think that it could go further. I mean, you know, change some of the background colors. You could make it even closer, and I would be really tempted to try and make that second screen look like Frogger. If you're going to do it, just do it. So, this has been yet another live stream today, and I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Enjoy.